Here at our Takeover studios in Leander, and my other son, the family pastor on staff, and joining me.
I'm Brooke, and I'm the Leander Youth Director.
And we are so glad that you're with us tonight. Whether you're on Instagram, it should be turned on. Yeah, whether you are on Instagram.
Whether you're on Instagram, you're on YouTube, wherever you're at, make sure that you go ahead and say hey in the chat. Let us know that you're watching, because we already have our Instagram peeps on it. But those of you on the big camera.
On the YouTube or the Facebook, say hi. Just chat in something good. Say something good when you get to the chat. Tell us your name, say hi. We want to know that you're here. So, all right, what do we have here? Tell them hi. This is your place on Wednesday nights, right here at Takeover Live. And we're so glad that you're with us. We have a fun night in store.
Tonight, we even have a few special guests for you guys and a couple giveaways, as usual.
Giveaways at the beginning and the end, so you got to stick with us through the whole deal, okay? Because at the end, we got a good takeover giveaway that you're not going to want to miss.
And the first big announcement that we have is our senior night has been moved. Instead of being this Saturday, we're now going to have it in 2 Wednesdays on May 27th. It's still going to be from 8 to 9 p.m., but it's going to be here at the Leander campus on May 27th.
Lots of rain on the radar this Saturday, so we are moving the date. There you have it. And then, hey, next announcement, why don't you follow us on social media? Brooke, tell us where and how.
Let's follow us on social media. RP Takeover on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. What else do we have?
You
Facebook.
Always forget Facebook
every
week.
Single time. And then our TikTok is rp.takeover.
rp.takeover.
And we're trying to get some of our leaders to give us some more videes. So that could be interesting content.
It's time to do that. Also, text reminders. Brooke, do you remember the number without looking?
512-710-2323.
I'm so proud of you.
It has taken me the whole time.
So that's the phone number,
but
what do you text 512-710-2323?
Takeover.
Text the word takeover.
All one word.
All lowercase.
All lowercase.
To that phone number. It should be on the screen, but it's 512-710-2323. Text takeover. So that way you can stay in the loop on what's happening, when it's happening. You don't want to miss anything here. It's so exciting on Takeover Live.
That's right. You don't want to miss anything that John and I do or Cameron.
It's crazy.
It's always fun and exciting, right?
Yeah, that ASMR, people are still talking about it. So, hey, tonight, what we like to do is we like to get a little conversation starter. This is going to be our first giveaway, all right? So you're going to want to participate with this because we have a big-time giveaway tonight.
That's right. Big-time giveaway. But our big question is...
Cars, vehicles.
What would your dream car be? Go ahead, chat in what your dream car would be.
Dream car
vehicle. It doesn't have to be realistic right away.
Right away.
Right away, it doesn't have to be realistic.
So we'll start chatting that in because we're going to select a random person to do a big time giveaway for. So start chatting in your dream vehicle, your dream car. Brooke, real quick, before we get into that, start chatting. What was your first vehicle that you ever drove?
My first vehicle was a little 97 Lexus. We named her Dimples.
Dimples.
And it was like an ES3. It was a really small, it had some hail damage on it. She was a fun car. That's why her name was Dimples. What about
awesome.
you, John?
So I had a couple hand-me-downs. I'm the youngest of 4 in my family. And I had a little hatchback, a little Ford hatchback, but I also had this other Ford Taurus. But my first real vehicle was
a Taurus.
Exactly. So awesome. They don't even make them anymore. But my first real vehicle was a 74 Ford Bronco. It looks like an old school Jeep. That thing was tough. It was a V8, 5.2 liter engine. Man, that thing was fast. It was loud. It was fun. You could take the top off like a Jeep and drive that thing around. I loved that vehicle. That was my favorite vehicle I ever drove.
So that's something that you had. But if you could have any car, what would you pick?
Yeah.
And what would you pick?
What would you go? Oh.
I would choose a all decked out Jeep Rubicon.
Jeep Rubicon.
Big tires, blacked
Any Jeep
out.
fans in there?
I am dying to have one, and it is realistic in a way, but it's my dream car.
It is. That is realistic. Yeah, you can achieve that.
You're gonna have the tinted windows, everything.
Someday you will be cruising in a Rubicon. I can see it now. It's gonna happen. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the vehicle I have right now. I got a Chevy Silverado. Life is good.
But if you could have anything,
Cybertruck. I'm gonna go Cybertruck.
The Tesla one?
Yes. That thing is like
kind of ugly.
I don't care. That thing is like unstoppable. It's made
How
out of
fast does it
like
go?
what Wolverine's bones are made out of. What it like aluminum or whatever it is. A titanium alloy. I don't. It's like that thing is tough. You can't break the windows on that thing.
Really?
Although when they were doing the tester, when they were revealing
Did
it,
they break the
they broke the
window?
windows. They're like the windows are totally unbreakable, and they throw a steel like thing at the window, and it shatters the window. And they're like, that wasn't supposed to happen.
That's really awesome.
But are we getting some?
Do we have?
Are we
have
getting
someone?
some people? Let's hear some of the
What if-
the dream vehicles.
Luke, you gonna let us know?
Let us know. Good. Start
All right,
chatting
Luke,
in.
just let us know.
Well, I see that Mario's talking about a Z28 in there.
A
That's
Z28.
A Z28. Do you know what that is?
No, I'm
You know
not
what
a
a
car
Z28
gal.
is?
I'm not.
You know what it is? That's like a Camaro, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lamborghini, something.
Hello?
Cool.
Lamborghini.
Luke, can you please let us? What have some people said so far?
Jeep Wrangler.
Jeeps.
What else?
Yes.
Any Cybertruck people out there?
You're
am I
the only one.
weirdo? Ooh, yellow Camaro. Chevy red truck.
What kind of Chevy? Like an old school or like a
Who
new?
said Chevy red truck?
Mercedes?
Mercedes.
Okay.
Who said Chevy
Let
red
us
truck?
know that these two people have something very special.
Okay, so I think it might be time to do
It's
the giveaway.
time.
Okay, so before we do the big time giveaway, we're gonna do two things here. What's the first of the giveaway? First prize.
Hold on.
Who
Are
we
we
giving
doing
this to?
the
Yeah.
dream car?
Yeah, let's.
Well, first, who said the Mercedes?
Or-
No.
Tiffany Starn said white Mercedes, and who said red truck? Who?
Gabby
Okay,
Blackman.
Gabby and Tiffany, we're so happy that here at Takeover, we will be giving you
Turn
a
it
brand new
around.
vehicle tonight. It's not drivable, but you will be the proud owners of a brand new red pickup truck and white Mercedes. Congratulations. Y'all are the winners. We will be dropping these off at your residence shortly.
After Takeover.
After Takeover,
You'll
after
get
live,
it.
of course. So that's pretty awesome. All right. So dream vehicles, Rubicon, Cybertruck.
Cybertruck.
Congratulations to the winners.
I'm gonna break
I
the
think we
window.
need to throw something in there for Gabby also, other than just a little truck. Huh? That's good.
Okay. All right. Gabby's going to be getting an Amazon gift card, so we will get that to you after Takeover.
All right, Gabby. Congratulations. All right, Brooke. Hey, let's all say, Brooke, thank you for being here. We're glad that you're here. We're going to welcome a special guest with us. So if we can all welcome together, we got our senior spotlight tonight. We are going to bring in Megan Hooper. Round of applause. I wish we had like sound effects of a loud, like cheering crowd. But Megan, we're so glad that you're with us. Okay, first off, tell us, how old were you when you first started attending Rock Point Church?
2 years old.
You were 2 years old?
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. So you've been a part of like the whole thing.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's a really long time, 2 years old. And we're so proud of Megan. I mean, like, she got here when she was 2, and here she is now, getting ready to graduate. Now, Megan, share with us a favorite Takeover memory. Favorite Takeover memory.
My favorite memory was probably at church camp at Camp Buckner.
Camp Buckner. Shout out to Camp Buckner. So many of our best church memories have happened out there.
Yes.
That place is awesome.
We were having spaghetti for dinner, and Grace
Always a camp
McNamara
favorite.
was getting her plate, and the guy dropped a spaghetti meatball on her white shoe. It got sauce all over it.
Favorite Rock Point Takeover memory from Megan was Grace getting a meatball on her white shoe. That is, that's so unfortunate for her. What a bummer. Like brand new white shoes to wear out to camp and then meatball stains all over it. That's an awesome memory. So with that being said, you know, you've been a part of Rock Point since forever in your life. 2 years old. That's forever. And when you've been here, was there a time where like you made a decision to follow Jesus, invite Jesus in your heart, be a Christian, or like when did you tell us a little bit about that decision that you made?
I first did that when I was in elementary school. I don't exactly remember the age, but I did it when I was in elementary school, and then I recommitted 2 years ago. I got baptized again, as a
awesome.
sophomore in high school.
So as a kid, you were baptized here.
Yeah.
So like I remember I was in a youth group and like our youth pastor would have these moments where he would say the prayer. And like I think in high school, like in my youth group, I think I like made the decision to follow Jesus like 12 times. I think I got like I did. So like but finally I was a little older when I finally took hold of that. But tell me a little bit about you said like you recommitted. What was that? What's that about?
When I was a sophomore, I started like losing faith. I struggled with a lot of things, anxiety, depression, stuff like that. I had quite a few concussions that year. I had 3 concussions, and I stopped coming to church for a little bit. I stopped getting real involved, and then I kind of decided I wanted to pick it up again and
Okay, so
start recommitting.
real quick then, you said there was kind of a time period where like you stopped going to church.
Yeah.
Like just like what's up with that? What was going on?
Well, my sophomore year, when I started getting like concussions and stuff, I kind of just shut everybody out and everything. I kind of just kept to myself. I didn't want help from anyone or God or anything. And then after a couple of months, I decided to like start getting back into it again.
So I think that's important just because like I don't know who's watching right now. Like I don't know if there's some of you who aren't saying anything in the chats, but like you're watching and maybe you can relate in a way where you stop going to church for whatever reason. Or not even just that. Like you just started letting go. You started kind of questioning or you got tired of questioning and you just started drifting away. And it's important for you to recognize that part in your story because there's a story also in your story where you said there was like this recommitment. There was like a moment where you kind of turned around or something happened. And I just think that it's important to recognize that because the truth is I think that we go through moments in our life where we start doubting, we start questioning, and we start doing our own thing. And next thing we know, like church isn't even on our radar. But I just think it's awesome that somewhere you said 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years
So
ago.
what happened then? What was it that kind of pulled you back? What would you say?
Like back into church?
Yeah, what happened? What finally made you come back?
I don't know. I decided that I didn't want to like be in that state of mind anymore, that I wanted help. I wanted to get out of that state that I was in. So I decided to come back to Takeover, and Tiff and my group kind of got me out of it.
Yeah, so what she's referring to, for those of you who don't know, Tiffany's one of our leaders, one of our group leaders, and it's so important because our leaders care about our students, and so it sounds like she helped get you reconnected. And then you also mentioned other students, like other people at Takeover. Like, what does that mean for you at Takeover? Like having people here, what is that for you in your life?
That I always have like a permanent family. I always have like those people to turn to no matter like what. They'll always accept me in, like bring me back in, help me get back on track, even like in the worst times.
Yeah, that's one of our biggest values. We talk about at Takeover is having a connection with other people, like through groups, hanging out up here. I know that's totally different right now. We can't do that at the moment, but that's one of our biggest values is just connecting. Other churches like call it fellowship. And it's just hanging out with other people trying to figure this out and trying to follow Jesus and trying to make that an important thing in your life. So you're like, are you done with school now? Are you graduated? Is it official?
Well, we don't graduate until like July, I think.
Okay.
But I finished all my schoolwork.
You finished
so I'm
all
done.
your schoolwork. Congratulations. Like,
Thanks.
yeah, quarantine bump, or I don't even know. Yeah, sorry. Okay. So with that being said, congratulations on graduating. So now that you're graduating, we recognize it at Takeover. You're graduating from the youth group here at our church. Like, what would you say has been one of the most important takeaways if you look back at your experience at Takeover as you graduate?
Probably having like that close friends. Like most of my friends always came from Takeover and from church, like growing up in church. So always had like those people to go to, those like friendships, that family. So
Friends, having some friends. So having close friends, like what for you, I know we kind of already mentioned some of this, but like your biggest takeaway is having some of those friends in your life, but how has that like real specifically, how's that helped you grow spiritually or stay connected and following Jesus in your life?
I never really like had friends like at my school. Most of my friends always came from like church, so I know that I always had like those people to grow with like through in the real like outside of church and inside of church. So I had them like through both, so they could always help me grow both ways.
Yeah, that's awesome. So that's just that's an important thing is like you gotta stay connected. Even right now, like as we can't meet, and send out some text messages. Like get your phone out after this and start texting some people and just say, "Hey, miss you. How's it going? How are you doing?" Even if you can't, like, you don't feel like doing that. Sometimes what you need the most is something that you can do for somebody else. So like you might need some encouragement right now, and because you're not connecting, you're not seeing people. Well, then just go connect with somebody. Like, get on the Snapchat or, FaceTime or just send a text message, make a phone call and just ask people how they're doing and just listen. And then you'll receive something out of that in return. So last thing, like as we're kind of wrapping this up, like I'm just curious, as you're graduating, you're getting ready to step into the real world. Are you tired of hearing that?
No, yeah.
I mean, you're already in the real world, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you take another step towards like independence in your life and like some bigger commitments and bigger challenges, are you making a personal challenge for yourself spiritually? Like what are you going to do now that you're graduating out of our youth group? Like what are you going to do about that?
I'm gonna try and come back and volunteer on Sundays since Takeover will be over. I won't be at Takeover as a student. Try and get more involved on Sundays and volunteer again, so that way I have still have it in the family and stuff like that.
Man, well, I'll tell you what, I hope you make it happen. We'll do everything we can to help you with that. But man, we want to see you up here on Sundays. We want to see you do that because what you're saying is so important, is staying connected with your friends. There's so many people here on Sunday mornings. And sometimes if you just graduate, you're like, I don't know if there's that many graduated like people around on Sunday. Well, then be that for somebody else. Like make it happen. Be the change that you want to see. Show up and help create that change. So Megan, we're proud of you.
Thank you.
You're awesome. We're glad that you were with us. We're going to switch it up. We got one more special guest to join us. We got another giveaway, okay? So here we go. Let's say the giveaway right now because there's a little bit of a delay here. So why don't you ask them the question and we'll figure out who the winner is. What is our giveaway question? Trivia question.
The question for tonight is...
Hold your mic in front of your mouth. Thank you.
The question for tonight is, what year did Rock Point become a church?
Yeah. When did we start? Okay. What year was it? Okay. So we'll get ready because we're going to have to get that delay in. The person who gets the closest, what do you say? What, like, you want to give them like a DoorDash giveaway or like some kind of food delivery?
We have DoorDash.
Let's do that. You want to do that? All right. The person who guesses the year, I forgot to do something. I forgot to say something.
What?
I need to introduce you, okay? So this here is Taylor Valdez. I always get all the pronunciations of things wrong. So where are you graduating from?
Rouse.
Okay. And what has been something at Rouse that you've been a part of that you're proud of?
I guess I could say softball.
Softball player?
Yes.
Okay. Are you moving on to the next level?
I'm still deciding on
Still
that.
figuring that out. What position?
I'm a pitcher.
Pitcher. Nice. So Taylor from Rouse, big question. What year did Rock Point Church start? We have a giveaway. We're waiting in the booth for somebody to chat in. And the person who gets the closest, we're going to send you a little food delivery. So here we go. We're waiting. So Taylor, what are you doing this summer into the fall? Any plans ahead?
Just working a lot.
Yeah, where do you
hanging
work?
with friends. Work at QT.
Nice. I love QT. QT has like the best ice cream for 50 cents.
Yes, they do.
I can't believe they do. They're going to like put Dairy Queen out of business, although Dairy Queen is hard to beat. It's pretty delicious.
Well, we just
is
have
there
one
a food
flavor.
item there that you get that you can't get anywhere else at QT that you have to just like give a shout out on camera?
No.
Not even like beef jerky or sunflower seeds, because like I'm talking about the food part in the back. Which
Yeah, I
clearly,
know.
I mean, you
I
don't
work
like any
back
of it.
there.
You
I
don't-
work in the kitchen.
So you hate all of it. You don't like any of it.
Yeah, I'm around it too much, so I don't
Okay.
care.
So then if you're leaving your shift and you're not going to touch any of that food, what in the gas station part? Slushy, maybe?
Yes.
What what flavor?
I mix it up.
All right, hey, we're going to check back with the booth. Booth, do we have a winner? Okay. Oh, hey, why don't you announce the winner to our DoorDash giveaway tonight? What year did Rock Point start? Let's start with our winner.
The winner for tonight is David Brooks.
What up, Dave? Good to hear from you, man. Glad you're tuning in with us. You won a giveaway. We're going to send you a food delivery service of some sort. I'm saying DoorDash.
DoorDash.
If it doesn't go your way out there, then we'll find a favor or something else to do. So, what year was it?
2002.
2002 was the big year that this whole thing started. All right, do you know what we're doing next?
I think we're going to meetings, like our Zoom meetings.
We're going to head to our groups. So here, you're going to get our group codes. We're going to bring those group codes up right now. All right, so you guys can start heading out to those groups. If you need help finding that out, figuring that out, there's a phone number there that you can text or call. And y'all are making all kinds of noises over there. It's like tripping me out. I like, is there
I'm
like
sorry.
a spider on my head or? Good. He's my friend. Good. So we're gonna head to groups and take a look for those codes. There's a phone number there if you have questions. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna be back this time next week for Takeover Live. We got some giveaways coming your way. Thanks for being here. Thanks for our senior spotlight special guests. Y'all have a good week. See you
Bye.
soon.